told them that I would be classy. From all of my classes, passed them over the masses. Don't know what my mask is. I'm out here in traffic with my game face on. Cause I've been dedicated. They want dead to me, but that ain't my inner matrix. Similar places. Double R, 70-inch interfaces. And they faces. Twin Mercedes and they heartbeat light. I showed them the aces. No need for the brace. We tying up laces. That's on an everyday basis. I done be cases. I'm talking Jada and Maces. Ski masks on. Blur the faces. Nike replacements. Burn the aces. Bought a new rollie. I'm changing faces. Give me my flowers while I'm here. I won't let them. I'm changing faces. Give me a second, I reappear. Let me show you something. In the summertime, make the drop top disappear. See in the crop top when the block hot. Telekinesis. Everything I own, we don't do leases. I'm gonna win, like the crushed nylon Nike fleeces. I gotta win, that mean ripping competition to pieces. I never die, that mean I would never know what deceased is. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just fly. Fly. Grab my hand and just fly. Fly. Maybe I'm underrated, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm legendary, if only it running my block. #1 draft pick, they watching me shooting my shots. You witnessing thug passion, you think I just ran in the pot. I do this for me, I do this for you and every other kid on the block. The ones who got dreams, tell everyone is still, they never stop. I want you to win, we never gonna lose, we never gonna fold. We only get stronger, them levees gonna hold. Even in the rain, carrying lows, positivity till it turn into blows. I am one with my destiny, I give you my all, the best of me. And I can't die, so tell my ops, let's play the best of 3. And I'm on my chef career, smell it from the mezzanine. Cooking comp is my specialty, know I got the recipe. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just
I put my all in it, I'm authentic, I'm raw with it. I'm a call a mortician, coming back like Jordan, I'm 4/5 in this ambition. Cooking in the kitchen, in the pot missing, in the shop mission. No, I pissing, I do not listen. From the block tripping, I stop wishing. Pulling off the lot with the top missing like Motor City. It's all pistons, I blow a check, I ball vicious. That was on my neck, I couldn't fall victim, I was all with it. Don't need a breather, put that card in, it wasn't a visa. Hardest caught up bringing the heater. Iron the stripes on my brand new Adidas. Still in the meeting with Kellen and Nike, cause we the best talking every season. Give me a reason, I'm playing defense, stealing from heathens. As long as I'm breathing, I'ma keep dreaming. I'm a savage running 21, I'ma pull and pop it like 100. RP to 24, so I work 24 hours. The work is never done, immortal.
Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the destination for the Cavaliers. For the Milwaukee Bucks, every game presents another chance to improve and refine their brand of basketball. They want to win each half, each quarter, each minute, each possession. Cavs, Bucks, coming right up. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. We've got the monster, the Cobra out there with Easy Breezy. And it's Cool Hands, and it's Hayes in at center. And for Milwaukee, Doctor out there with the franchise. Then it's Magician. Then there's West, and it's Mr. Fundamentals in at the point guard position. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt, and that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Here we go.
So the Bucks win the tip. Passes it to the franchise. Knocked loose. Here's the monster. The pass to Easy Breezy. Pass to Cool Hands. Rondo against West. Rondo passes to Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. No good from the wing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And Rondo sends it back. Here's Easy Breezy. Rondo passes to the monster. Here's Easy Breezy. Cleveland moving the ball around. Drills the three-pointer.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Here's Magician. Passes it to Mr. Fundamentals. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Now the pass to Cool Hands. Fade away. It's rebounded by West. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Magician. Kicks it to West. Pass to the Doctor. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Easy Breezy. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Hayes. Pass to Easy Breezy. Here's Cool Hands. Hayes the pass to Easy Breezy. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Out to the right wing. Over to the wing. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And the pass to West.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
The Bucks need to get a shot off here. No good on the shot. Cavaliers leading. To the paint. Here's Hayes. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
No good from the left block. Cleveland leading by 3. Feeds to Rondo. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's the Doctor, covered by Hayes. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Number 25.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Pass to Cool Hands. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. And he recovers it. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Cool Hands got 5 now.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Here's the Doctor. Passes to Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Magician. Clock at 6. Here's the franchise. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And the Bucks with some changes. Baddest ones checked in for the Doctor. Junior comes in for Magician. And it's the Dude in for Mr. Fundamentals. Then for the Cavaliers, the Monsters checked in for Cool Hands. Goose comes in for the Cobra. And Melo's subbed in for Easy Breezy. And here is Melo. The pass to Goose. Lets it go with a 3. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers on top, up by 4. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Here's the Monster. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got Shorty, the Monster out there with the Monster. Then there's Hayes, and it's Goose in a 2-guard. Shot clock at 3, good on the bucket. Melo's got the lead up to 6 now for Cleveland. Here's the Dude. He kicks it to Junior. With his first shot attempt, it's rebounded by Hayes.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Pass to the Monster. The dish to Melo. Down low. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. The Monster's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
To the middle, here's West. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the Dude. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Bucks trail by 6. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. The outside leaner. The Bucks getting another chance here. Daniel, the pass to baddest one. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Melo. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
Here's the Dude. Passes it to the franchise. Here's the Dude. 6 to shoot. And the Bucks miss again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's the monster. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to West.
First half. 2 minutes.
Here's the franchise. No points in the game yet for him. West misses. And stolen by Junior. They push it up 4 on 3. It's blocked. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Melo's shot is off. Bucks trail by 8. Here's the dude. And there's the pass to the franchise. Pass to the dude. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the franchise, covered by Hayes. And it's good for 2. 1:03 left to play here in the half. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. A different look for Milwaukee. The doctors checked in for the franchise. Magician comes in for Junior. And Mr. Fundamentals subbed in for the dude. Then for the Cavaliers, Cool Hands checked in for the monster. The Cobra comes in for Goose. And Easy Breezy subbed in for Melo. Here's Easy Breezy. A flawless finish on the alley-oop. The Monsters got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bucks, number 22. At the line for 1.
And that one misses.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
30 seconds left in the first half. Easy Breezy. No good on the 3. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. 6-point game. 15 seconds left in the second quarter. Here he goes. And it's good. 2 points. West has got 4 points in the quarter. 1 second left. He can't hit that time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Cavaliers lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Budenholzer. Mike, your evaluation of the first half.
Well, I think both teams' defense is pretty good. Hopefully somebody can catch a rhythm here and score some points. Hopefully we can be better there.
And that'll be key as the game goes on, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
They came out as the more physical team tonight. You can tell they put an emphasis on winning the battle of the boards. All of these bodies crashing the glass has given them a physical and a middle edge.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
It's been tough sledding for them. Reminds me of my free throw percentage, under 35. They need better execution if they want to create high-quality looks. It's going to take a team effort. We'll see if they're up to it.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Cool hands really making a difference here.
It takes a lot to dominate a game without shooting lights out, but that's exactly what he was able to do with his play on the glass.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. West is out there with Mr. Fundamentals. Then it's the franchise. Then it's Magician. And it's the Doctor in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Now here's Rondo. Here's Easy Breezy. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Easy Breezy's got the first bucket of the third here for Cleveland. Mr. Fundamentals passes to the franchise. Here's the Doctor. Passes it to Mr. Fundamentals. 5 on the clock. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Easy Breezy. Second half just getting started. About a minute play. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. West outside. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Here's the franchise. Kept alive.
Nice tip there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Here's Easy Breezy. Hayes trying to break free. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Bucks trail by 5. Lets it go from 14. Got a piece of it.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
They grab their own miss, and it's blocked.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that's now 6 points for Mr. Moves. Here's Easy Breezy. There's the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. The franchise has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Picked his pocket. Pushing it up. 2 points. That one goes.
Timeout.
Easy Breezy's got 5. And the Bucks decide to take their first timeout here.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Junior's checked in for the Bucks. The Dude comes in for West. Then for the Cavaliers, the Monster's checked in for the Monster. Goose comes in for the Cobra. And Mello's subbed in for Easy Breezy. Here's the Dude. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. To the inside. Here's Cool Hands, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Baddest one's checked in for the Magician. Bucks trail by 8. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. It's rebounded by Hayes. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Shoots from 14 and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Cleveland, they have made their only other free throw attempt today and an earlier trip to the line.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now, here's Junior. Here's the dude. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Cleveland leading by 8. Pass to Melo. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Melo's got 5 now.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
1:10 left to play in the third. Here's baddest one. That one off the back iron and out. Cleveland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Hayes up top. Right wing. The monster passes to Goose. 5 to shoot. Here's the monster. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. In the corner, it's Junior. Shot to stop the run. Had a hand on it. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Cool Hands. That shot, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's the dude. Kicks it to Junior. Here's the dude. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And a big-time 3 to cut it to single digits. They've kept it within reach, but they've got to pick up the intensity in this final quarter.
And so it's Cleveland holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Bucks trail by 8, and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Easy breezy out there with the Cobra. Then there's Hayes. Then there's the Monster. And it's the Monster in at the 3 slot. Now here's Junior. And the foul on the Monster. That's his first foul. Magicians checked in for Milwaukee.
First team foul.
Last passes to the dot. The Cavaliers pull it in.
13.
Hayes has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. The pass to the Monster. And a wide open look for Rondo. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Rondo's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Cavs. Here's the dude. No good from 11 feet.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Easy Breezy, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. The Cavaliers making the shot. That one goes. Count it. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Cavaliers timeout.
Mr. Fundamentals checked in for the dude. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Cool Hands checked in for the monster. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was talking about with his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thanks, David. Bucks trail by 13. West outside. Pass to Magician. To the paint. It's stolen. Here's Rondo. And another three for Cleveland. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
And it's blocked. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Easy Breezy. It's stolen by West. Mr. Fundamentals passes to West. The shot missing. And Cleveland the other way now. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Easy Breezy. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul. Shooting for Cleveland. Number 48. At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Bucks trail by 16. Passes it to Magician. There's the triple. That one misses. Cleveland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Easy Breezy passes to Hayes. Right side, Rondo. Down low. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 9 points for Easy Breezy.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Here's the monster. Here's Easy Breezy. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Cleveland.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage. Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers.
For Cool Hands.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
And he uses the glass on the lane. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth, and Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. Here's easy. Breezy. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Talking that and they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swing like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on.
Yeah, this come up, it been really major. My team eating like we sitting at the dinner table. I done got a couple calls from a couple labels. Now it's all eyes on me like they was watching cable. I had to come up, I really couldn't stay down. Still 10 toes with my boys from the playground. I see these haters, they really want me way down. If they not talking bread, please get up out my way now. Look, I never changed, I only had to move different. I'm like a title contender, moves made with precision. I went from losing to winning, I want it all, no percentage. I'm never fake, no pretending. You want to
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
What a great way to take in a Tuesday afternoon. You're watching the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. We'll see the Houston Rockets facing the Seattle Supersonics. And the tip goes to Houston. Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. We've got Jackson, and it's the bodyguard in at the shooting guard position. 13 feet out. There's the block. Inside, Walton. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Now here's Jackson. Here's the bodyguard. Offensive rebound. Shot's good by Garbage Man.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Here's
MP. About a minute played here so far in the first. D gets the bucket.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Rockets on offense. It's a three-point game. Pass to Garbage Man. Poke loose. Here's D. Off target from outside. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Pass to the bulldozer. Now here's MP. Here's the bulldozer. Here's MP. Soft touch off the glass.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Here's the bodyguard. Jackson outside. Up top, Jackson. Pass to Jackson. Clock at 4. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Here's the bodyguard. Deflected! And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Now here's MP. He's closely guarded. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Team foul.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well. Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And he can't hit the second. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's the bodyguard. And a miss there on the triple. The Supersonics with a lead. Out to the right wing. MP outside. Pass to D. Takes the 3. Hits the three-pointer. He has 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Little General. To the wing, right side. Here's Garbage Man. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Jackson against MP. Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession.
Substitution for the Rockets.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Shake and bake misses. The Rockets trail, trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Boss. And he buries his first look.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish. Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Here's Money. From deep. And it's Junior with the rebound. Here's Boss. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's Money. Driving to the basket. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's Little General. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. No good there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Supersonics on top. They're up by 4. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Supersonics, what do you think, guys?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And it's Doc in at the center position. Here's D. Driving in. Pass to Doc. Here's Cowboy. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. Tipped. And that's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. With 2 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So the Houston 5 right now. They've got Junior, and it's Boss in at the small forward position. Launches a 3. D pulls it in. And it's the Supersonics with the ball. They lead by 4. Here's Money. Pass to D. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's the bodyguard. Money from 17 feet out.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
Here's Seattle. 4-point game. Pass to Money. Buries it down low. He's got 6.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Little General. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Five on the clock. Here's the bodyguard. Fires for 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Supersonics ball. Now into the lineup for Houston.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. MP outside. Here's Walton. Oh, swiped away. Jackson right side. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Jackson's got his first basket.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
MP outside. Pass to D. Back to MP. Here's D. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Walton. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. The shot by the bodyguard, no good.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Here's Cowboy.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his 3rd before the half.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Here's D. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
The shot no good, and Houston will come the other way. Jackson outside. Pass to Jackson. Here's the bodyguard. Jackson on the wing. 5 to shoot. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
MP outside. Let's go with a 3. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
To the right side. Pass to the bodyguard. Out left to the wing. Fires from deep. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's MP. Pass to the bulldozer. Here's Doc. Out to the wing. 4-3. D can't get it to go. To the middle. Here's the bodyguard. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. 7 points in the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Right at the free throw line. Can't get it to drop. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Supersonics on top, leading by just 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Taking a look at the Supersonics, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
You know, every team talks about playing unselfishly, and in the first half, it didn't look like there was an ego on this team. Now, looks can be deceiving, but the assist totals back up what we saw.
Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Their inside attack has been overwhelming. It's hard to beat someone when they're looking at the rim. These guys are imposing their will physically. Hey, gotta keep pounding them.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. The Supersonics with a lead. They've got MP, and it's the bulldozer in at the 3. MP up top. Pass to the bulldozer. Here's Walton, defended by Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Shot clock at 3. Here's Shake and Bake. The rebound by Jackson. And so it's Houston with it. Trailing by 2. So the Rockets 5 now. We've got Jackson. And it's Little General in at the point.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Pass to Garbage Man. Here's Little General. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
On the wing, MP. Fires the 3. And they'll get another chance. Oh, it's stolen. Jackson outside. To the paint. Jackson against MP. This for the tie. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Shooting for Houston. 1 plus the penalty. 2 shots.
That one misses for Jackson. Here's Money. He's got 6. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. With some arc, and he gets the bucket. Give him 8.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Houston calls timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Big Red. Pass to Garbage Man. Picked his pocket. And here's the fast break. Here's Cowboy. It's tipped. They retain possession. Here's the Bulldozer. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
To the inside. And the basket by Big Red.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Money. Give him 8. From 12 feet, here's Walton. And he makes it on the layup.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the boards because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Garbage Man. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. That one doesn't drop. The Supersonics go the other way with it.
2 minutes.
Here's Cowboy. Pass to the Bulldozer. Clock at 6. Here's Money. And it's off from 3-point range. The Rockets trail. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Shot's good by Garbage Man. 6 points for him.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
1:16 left in the third. Pass to Cowboy. 14 feet away. That one no good. And it's Houston the other way. Here's the bodyguard. 7 points in the game. Jackson on the wing. Here's Little General. Jackson outside. For the lead. Rebounded by Shake and Bake. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
And the basket by Cowboy.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Jackson outside. Pass to Little General. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's the bodyguard. Here's Garbage Man. No good. A bit long that time. Here's Cowboy. Down low. And that one's good. Shake and bake.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And so it's Seattle with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, stick around. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got MP, and it's Doc in at the center position. Here's Little General. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Inside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Supersonics.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And the other thing, defensively, a great job of closing out on shots, getting a hand up, and even sending some shots back.
To the inside, here's the bodyguard. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
The Supersonics with a lead. MP outside. Pass to D. This one for 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball. Here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Timeout called. Houston.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He went after his players about their poor defense in the paint, saying, quote, "You're showing no fight down there. You're letting them get any shot they want, and they're feasting on us. Show some toughness and push back, guys."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. To the paint. Here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Pass to D, beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. And there's a 3-second violation. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Pass to Shake and Bake. Here's the bulldozer. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here's Little General, covered by MP. Here's Little General. Here's Junior. Rebounded by Shake and Bake. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
He pulls it. Shot's good by the Little General.
Such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
Here's MP. And he gets that one.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And I just love how he was able to capitalize from beyond the arc. I mean, his ability to stretch out the defense was an important part of the team's success this evening.
I'll tell you what, for him, it doesn't get much better than this. Putting on an absolute clinic while the home fans went wild. 1:56 left in the fourth. Here's the bodyguard. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Here's Seattle. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Jackson, left side. Pass to the bodyguard. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Shake and Bake.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Here's Money. And it's rejected. And that's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. .119 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to the bulldozer. Here's D. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Money. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's the bodyguard. Jackson outside. Here's Little General. They get it back. Jackson can't get it to go. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over. Should just about do it. Big-time shot in the final stretches here.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
Here's Little General. Blocked. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Here's D. So it's Seattle picking up the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. So long, everyone.